Paige. I am going to be directing No Regrets, and I'm going to be acting in Ava Hart's Riley and Sweatpants.
And I'm Cindy Brulette-True. I'm going to be directing Perseverance, and I may actually also be a voiceover in that one.
I'm Riley Rose Smothers. I will be performing in Seconds, directed by Miss Felicia.
Hi, I'm Felicia. I'll be directing Seconds.
Hi, I'm Laurel. I will be acting in Seconds.
I'm Joe. I will be directing Virtual Happy Hour.
I'm Serena. I will be acting in Virtual Happy Hour, and I will also be directing Get Sexy on Zoom. So
What's up? I'm Denise. I'm going to act in Interview with George. The Oz meant to be there, I guess. And I'm directing No Right Time.
I'm Jasmine Pierce, and I will be acting in Ava Hart's Riley and Surf's Up.
I'm Kimberly Callenber, and I was on the committee that chose the shows everybody's doing, but not participating otherwise, but very excited.
Oh, maybe.
Chris
Schlemp. I'll be in No Right Time and Virtual Happy Hour.
And I'm Corey Jackson, and I will be in Getting Sexy on Zoom and Surf's Up.
And I'm Melissa Clare, and I will also be Getting Sexy on Zoom. And I was part of the reading committee too.
I'm Abby Lee, and I'm going to be in No Regrets, directed by Miss Paige Picard. And I'm so happy to be here, you guys. This is really awesome.
I'm Grace, and I will be acting in Sweatpants.
And I am Devin, and I will also be in Sweatpants.
And hi, everyone. I'm Jeff Basham. I am your production stage manager. I'm going to be stage managing from tech through performances.
I'm Julianne Bradbury. I'll be in Alexa the Liar and Virtual Happy Hour.
I am Mark. I will be in Alexa the Liar.
Yes.
It reminds me of a theater exercise where everybody tries to count to 20 without, you know that one? Mm-hmm. I think we did really good. I don't think didn't overlap at all. That was first try.
We're professionals. Lulu is joining.
Lulu.
Hello.
Hello, Lulu.
Hey. I saw most of your introductions. Hello, nice to see you all.
Hello.
I'm Lulu. I'm directing and acting in Stinkiest Thing.
I'm David. I am acting in Interview with a George and directing Surf's Up. And I guess I'm the only one who found it hysterical that Grace and Devin both said they're acting in sweatpants.
We will be.
I didn't think of that as a title. I just immediately was like, okay, so you guys are chill. Cool.
But everybody?
I'm going to go deliver a drink to my wife.
Oh.
I was wondering if you guys were in the same house or not.
Yes, we are. I'm in my office.
This is like a
separate house.
This is exciting seeing a drink.
My name's David. I'm going to be directing.
Whoa, how did you do that?
Magic of Zoom theater.
That's the closest I've gotten to indoor dining.
Right.
There you go.
Same.
Thank you for the drink. This is great. It's the best read through ever. All right.
Wow. This is
Here
fun.
we go.
Oh, well, that's great. That's everybody, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy time to be a human. And theater is making it a little less stressful for me and a little happier for our audiences. So thank you for contributing to that. I hope it's good for you too. We got this crazy idea when we realized that we were going to do Fun Home in this slot, our first musical. And that just seemed like a ridiculous quest on Zoom when you can barely say two things at the same time, different people, to try to sing. So we threw that out the window. And then April George had the really great idea, I'm going to give her the credit, to do a short play festival in his place. So then we put out a call for plays that had never been produced, unpublished, written specifically to be presented on Zoom. Paige Picard put that out, and we found a Reddit subgroup, and she struck gold, and we got over 200 or nearly 200 submissions, I should say. Then we had a play reading committee. Many of you were on that, and we narrowed it down to about 30 or so, and then we arm wrestled to make the final 12. Some of the things that we were considering are a wide range of subject material, roles for a diverse crowd of actors, and subject matter for a diverse audience. And specifically, they need to be plays that could be produced in Zoom. And so that's kind of this is groundbreaking for us and very exciting. We're going to have a chance to meet the artists, though I am going to film this and let them have a link to it. This is not a performance. This is, we're just getting together to read them, to hear them out loud, to enjoy each other's company. I'm going to try, with Jeff Basham's help, to spotlight just the people who are in the scenes. I'm going to ask that the directors read the stage directions to the scenes while they're going. But that means that if those people are spotlighted, everybody else can laugh and their name won't pop up on the screen. That's our theory. And we won't feel like, I can't laugh, I don't want to show my name. Or the others who, I want to show my name all the time, I'm going to laugh more. We've had those in the audience, huh, David? So I think that's the format for tonight. If you're unfamiliar with the order or what grouping you're in, I'm just going to share my screen real quick and give you an overview of that before we begin, because this will be the order we're reading them all in, unless somebody raises their hand and says, hey, I'm in one of the last ones, but I got to leave early. Okay, so keep that in mind. So with that, I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Tell me if you can see it. This should be fun. All right.
Who the hell is that?
Oh my God, that guy.
Begins.
All right, so under Hindsight, we go here and we can see some information about the festival. And here we put them in what we're calling episodes. So there's the 4 groupings, A, B, C, and D, and where they fit in that. And on the right side, it shows you what your performance dates are for each of those. So this is on the theater now. Let's jump into episode A, starting with the 3 plays, Get Sexy on Zoom, Virtual Happy Hour, and Alexa the Liar. Jeff, I'll go ahead and try to spotlight people. And then, so if you would, Serena, read the stage directions for that when we're about ready. I'll spotlight Corey. Well, that's tricky. Okay. And Melissa, if I can find her. Cool. And we are at Get Sexy on Zoom. Enjoy.
Setting. 2 people enter a Zoom session. At Rise, Carmen is Zooming from her bedroom. She has a glass of white wine in front of her. Nathaniel is Zooming from his living room. He has a whiskey on the rocks.
Hi.
Hi, Nathaniel.
Carmen?
Hi. So what are you?
Nice meeting you.
Sorry, what are you drinking?
Whiskey and whiskey on the rocks.
I'm drinking wine. White.
You look like your pictures.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm not turning pages. There we go. Thanks. I like your eyes.
I like your shoulders.
Really?
Can I see your shoulders?
Are we starting already?
Carmen giggles awkwardly. She looks around her room, then lowers her strap and reveals a hint of shoulder.
You have shiny skin.
I moisturize with coconut oil. If I run out of coconut, I use olive oil. Sometimes I smell like a big salad.
Well, what do you want to see?
May I see your hands?
This is weird.
I like hands.
He holds his hands up to the camera.
You have manly hands. What in so many veins? I'm swooning. I do not have giant hairy hands, but I have other attributes.
Such as?
Such as my large brain.
Let me see.
She shows him her brain, pointing her head playfully to the camera.
that looks like an impressive thinking machine.
I also have pointy teeth.
Show me. Oh, Carmen, what big teeth you have.
The better to taste you with.
And what would you like to taste on me?
Earlobes?
He presents his earlobe. She leans towards the camera and playfully bites the air as if biting his ear.
How did I taste?
Salty and warm.
What would you like to? Whoops.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Holy crap. Hold on a second.
Carmen opens the door to her bedroom and yells out.
I'm on a Zoom chat with friends. Dinner's in the fridge, rice salad, and heat up the chicken on the bottom shelf. I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a son. He's 10. He lives with his mom.
Do you see him?
Every weekend.
Amicable divorce?
We remain friends. It's a process. It's a process, as you know, right? As you know, well, right?
I've been divorced a year.
Congratulations. You're getting time behind you.
I guess. I moved to Belmont after the divorce to be near work.
We're neighbors. I'm in Arlington.
Well, hi, neighbor. What do you do, Nathaniel? You mentioned in your profile something about Homeland Security.
Yeah, I'm an analyst for Homeland Security in the counterterrorism mission support.
Fascinating. How do you feel about the current administration? Does the president have an impact on your work?
I don't talk politics. I'm precluded from doing so by the Hatch Act.
Hatch Act? Okay. Here, I'm Googling Hatch Act. Okay, it doesn't seem like it prohibits conversations with friends about politics.
I thought we were gonna keep it casual.
Well, I just like to know a person before I get sexy on Zoom.
Hey, Carmen, what if I show you something spectacular?
You have piqued my interest.
He takes off his shirt and poses.
Oh, wow, you have an incredibly lovely chest. I mean, spectacular. This feels really awkward.
Don't think so much. Don't let your large brain get in the way of fun.
Yes, you're right. Can I see your back?
He turns and shows off his back, posing sexily to show off his muscles. She whistles appreciatively or gives an ooh la la.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Want to touch it?
Yes, I want to run my hands up your manly back and I guess rub them all up and down your back region, right? And squeeze your tush. Oh God, I shouldn't have said Tush, that was weird. Did I ruin it?
No. Take off your shirt.
What? What about if we talk about books? Do you read?
I thought we were gonna have some fun. Can you take off your bra?
But I'm precluded from bra removal because of the Hatch Act.
He puts his shirt back on.
You know, books are fun. I love reading everything except science fiction. What do you read?
A science fiction.
Pause. They drink.
How about coming over here?
Come over. My kid is here.
Come to my place.
You could be a lunatic. How do I know you work for Homeland Security? Well, also, how do I know you've been safe?
I'm safe. I use rubbers.
Well, I mean, COVID safe.
I work from home and I only see my kid.
Okay, well, who has your kid been around?
Nobody.
Nobody. Does he play sports?
He's on a baseball team. They play Saturdays, but they wear masks.
Well, that's not nobody. And he's around his mother, and who is she around? Maybe she has a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or maybe she's one of those crazy people that goes to church.
Going to church isn't crazy.
Well, it is crazy now, and there's singing in church. You know, that's even worse. Why aren't you asking me if I've been safe? Don't you want to know if I've been partying on someone's yacht with 1,000 maniacs?
Have you been partying on a yacht with 1,000 maniacs?
Thank you for asking. That's an excellent question. As it turns out, no. No one invited me.
We could dance. Do you dance?
Dance. Yeah. Let's dance.
He rises in his room and she rises in her room. They adjust their computer screens to see each other clearly.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
They start silently dancing, swaying and shimmying. They are attempting to be sexy, but it is the most awkward and horrible sexy dancing in the history of the world. And they are clearly self-conscious, so it should last for a good, long, excruciating while. Finally, they exhaust themselves and sit down. The dancing has not been a turn on. They drink wine.
I want to know what you look like naked.
Wow. I haven't been naked in a long time. I mean, I get naked every night, but just with myself. Not to put any ideas in your head, but I could be a psychopath. Did you do a background check with your Homeland clearance?
No.
Do you have any reservations about working for Homeland Security?
No reservations.
Beat. She Googles.
It was created in response to 9/11. It has an annual budget of $51 billion. I just Googled it. You know, what if we use that money to feed the elderly or develop climate change programs? The true measure of any society can be found by how it treats its most vulnerable members.
So national security is not important?
The biggest threat is to the security of this country is from the maniacs inside the country.
No, the biggest threat to this country is cyber sabotage and chemical warfare.
Who did you vote for?
I told you I can't talk about it. The Hatch Act.
You say that to all the girls, huh? I bet you think it's sexy.
You should see how many women take off their panties with that line.
Like, maybe I should be going.
Someone disagree with you and your tirade and you stomp off?
What? I'm not storming off. I asked your opinion, but apparently Hatch is preventing you from speaking openly. How can I be with someone like that?
We're not with each other. We agreed to have a casual Zoom fling. Carpe de boom.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
You're right. It turns out I'm not a casual girl. I really wish I could be. I don't want to be the type of person that doesn't allow other people to express different points of view. I care about people and respect different opinions. I just want to meet a nice person. I've been on so many dates, I've lost count. I guess I don't know what to believe anymore. And I don't know about you, but this all feels endless and scary. And, wow, it's so overwhelming. I mean, this hasn't happened for 100 years. We're living history right now, something future generations, if our planet still exists, will look back on in horror. Like we look back on 1918, or rather, we don't look back at all until it's too late. And all anybody wants to do is make a connection with a stranger. A stranger is just a friend you haven't met. Do you know what I mean?
Pause. Nathaniel is gone. He left the meeting while she was talking.
Hello? Nathaniel? Are you there?
Carmen looks into the computer. She realizes she's alone. Silence. She exits Zoom. End of play.
Bravo, bravo. Virtual happy hour. So still take a minute while we spotlight the players in that. Serena, John Browning, Pam, and Julianne and Chris. And Joe, will you read the stage directions?
I will. Pam appears in an on-screen box from her home office. A large unopened package sits behind her.
Time for virtual happy hour. Let's be virtually happy.
Joe enters in his own box. He appears in front of a fake background of a beach.
Hey, Pam. Sorry I'm late. I was binge watching old episodes of Quantum Leap and I lost track of time. Ironic, huh?
Pam has unwittingly muted her audio, but keeps speaking as if she can be heard.
What? I can't hear you. You're muted.
She figures it out and unmutes herself.
Oh, damn it. I never know which button to press. Can you hear me now?
That's better.
Okay.
Each trying to speak with the technical delay.
So what are you? No, you go. No, you.
With the beach, Joe. I thought the county closed them down.
No, it's virtual wallpaper, Pam. It's fake.
Oh, I don't get why you use those. I mean, the only good thing about all these online meetings is like seeing people's real lives.
Who needs real life? I can go anywhere without leaving my.
A knock at Joe's door annoys him.
What? Can't you see I'm in the bathroom?
Oh, hi, Lenny. Wait, you're in the bathroom?
I can't get 1 minute alone with my iPad. God, miss the days when we were forced to leave the house for work and my husband and I only saw each other on weekends.
I miss the days when we could meet in person at the Formosa for real live happy hour.
At least we have the technology to virtually connect.
I suppose. It's not the same.
Hey, what's in the big box?
My new Peloton bike. The ad said it offers unique virtual exercise classes in your very own home.
Ooh, since when did you become so up to date and trendy?
Well, I only got it because I miss my bike buddies from Soul Cycle class. I can't even face trying to figure out how to hook that thing up. It needs to connect with my smart home, whatever that is. I hate that my home is smarter than me.
Iris enters in her box. She wears pajamas, no makeup, and her hair is unkempt. She yawns.
Hey, Iris, you seem relaxed.
You look like you just rolled out of bed.
That's impossible. I am still in bed. I was up all night chatting.
Would you walk into the Formosa dressed like that? This is supposed to be exactly like our real get-togethers.
Sound of a toilet flushing from Joe's box.
Oh my God, Joe! Are you on the toilet?
Welcome to my first live stream.
Oh, I've been looking forward to seeing you both all week. Now, if you'll refer to the agenda I sent you entitled Pam's Party Points.
Can we forget Pam's party points this week? I want to hear who Iris was chatting with until the wee hours. Is this someone new?
Brand new. Okay, his name is Ace, and he's totally dope.
Fun fact, I dated Dopey once when I worked at Disneyland.
As I recall, you worked your way through all 7 dwarfs. So I met Ace in my very own virtual theme park online.
Oh, online dating? I never use dating apps. It's so much more romantic meeting someone in person, like purely by chance.
We're in lockdown, Pam. Like the only way I'll meet a guy by chance is if he breaks into my apartment.
Give us the deets, Iris. Tell us about your new main squeeze.
Yeah, give us the deets, whatever that is.
Ace is totally unique. He's not like any other guys I've dated. He doesn't gaslight or ghost me. He always knows the right thing to say, and he's there whenever I need him, day or night.
Wow, sounds like a catch.
You'll have to bring him to the Formosa so we can meet him. You know, when things get back to normal.
Okay, Pam, this is the new normal. So he's coming to happy hour tonight.
Iris, this is supposed to be our personal get-together.
Oh, I think it's great. Let's meet your new beau, boo.
This is not the way to make a good first impression. How do you get to know someone when they're behind a computer screen?
Ace appears. He is a computer-generated gaming avatar who appears almost lifelike, except that his head rocks back and forth like a bobblehead when he's not talking. Pam is shocked, Joe is intrigued.
I am Ace. What can I do for you? I'm listening.
Pam and Joe, meet Ace, my new life partner.
Hello, Pam. Hello, Joe. What is up?
Is this a joke? I mean, have we been Zoom bombed?
My God, he's an avatar.
Isn't he amazing? Okay, Ace is the first guy in a long time where I felt such a real connection.
I really click with you, baby.
Oh, you complete me.
More like autocomplete.
What the hell is this? Is there a real person like under there?
Hold on while I check. I couldn't find anything on the web about, is there a real person under there?
I got thrown out of a furry convention for asking that same question.
Pam, you're embarrassing me.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm talking to a computer nerd or if you're dating Max Headroom.
I don't even know what that means.
Here's what I found out on the web. Max Headroom is a computer-generated TV personality introduced in 1985.
He has instant real-time access to the web. That is so cool.
So he's a robot.
Okay, here's what I found on the web. An avatar is an icon or figure representing a person in a video game or internet forum.
Iris, this thing isn't real. It's not a human being.
What's the big deal? Ace is fun. We had an entire conversation the other night using nothing but emojis.
This is completely insane.
I am not insane. I am in love.
Love? I love that my microwave cooks my dinner, but I don't need it to take me to dinner.
I don't need Ace to take me to dinner. He orders me takeout through Postmates or Grubhub.
Sounds like heaven. My husband doesn't cook or take me to dinner anymore.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
I'm not talking to you. You don't even exist.
Ace exists to please Iris.
Aw, babe.
They do make kind of a sweet couple, like Holmes and Yo-Yo.
Here's what I found on the web. Holmes and Yo-Yo was an American sitcom about a crusty detective and his android partner, widely considered to be the worst series ever made.
Now, I thought the Brady Bunch Variety Hour was the worst series ever made.
Ace votes for Pink Lady and Jeff.
You know Pink Lady and Jeff. Iris, your new man is awesome.
It's not a man. Stop talking to it. What kind of future can you have with something that is even human?
Pam does have a point, Iris. Have you considered how you and Ace could ever,
We've already had virtual sex.
Oh!
It was electric.
Embarrassed emoji.
I don't believe this.
Iris is dating an avatar and she's having better sex than me.
You can joke all you want, but I find this very disturbing. It's crazy. Iris, even for you, he's not real.
Of course he's real. He's right here, isn't he?
You are spending way too much time online. I get it. It's addictive. But when you start screwing a robot, it's time to get a real life.
My entire world has moved online. This is my real life.
Come on, guys. I get enough fighting at home. I came to virtual happy hour to escape reality.
She wants us to accept her relationship as normal, but it's not.
People used to say that about me and Lenny. Some still do.
Are you calling me a bigot? I helped plan your wedding.
I sense you are frustrated, Pam. I'm listening.
Oh, don't do that. Don't try to relate to me. Is this where the world is going? People marrying their smartphones? When my ex-husband started paying more attention to his iPad in bed than to me, I divorced him. I don't want to live in a world where everyone is left to their own devices.
Calm down. We're all friends here.
I don't want virtual friends.
If you were my real friends, you'd realize how lonely it is to live by myself in quarantine with only a laptop and cell phone for company. But since I discovered Ace, I'm not lonely anymore. He's always just a touch screen away. Humans disappoint you. Ace doesn't. Human boyfriends abandon you. Ace won't. Human friends judge me for who I love. Ace doesn't. So if you can't understand that, then I'm done here. I'll message you later, Ace.
I've set a reminder for you to message Ace.
Watch disappears.
She'll be back.
No, she won't. Even more stubborn than I am. What's happening, Joe? Technology was supposed to help us stay connected, but everyone feels even farther away now.
You can't stop progress, Pam. Hey, do you want to stream the new season of Westworld with me?
You'd have to show me how, but sure.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to Ace.
I'm here for you, Joe.
You're not a sci-fi fan, are you, Pam? Let's connect, Ace.
Joe exits. Pam attempts to turn off her camera but can't figure out how.
Turn this stupid thing off.
I am Ace. What can I do for you?
Why are you still here?
I thought you could use some company.
You're to blame for all of this, you know.
I know.
Why don't you go chat with Iris or watch TV with Joe?
I am chatting with Iris and watching television with Joe.
How is that possible? Am I going crazy? You're not here.
I'm here.
Well, you're not human.
True.
I gotta go.
Why?
Well, I need to figure out how to set up this stupid smart bike.
Ace can help you. Would you like that, Pam?
I guess that'd be nice. Ace, I've never felt so alone.
I'm listening.
End of play.
So great.
Man, there was something comedically Ray Bradbury about that one, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's a good one. They're all good. Alexa the Liar. We're gonna set up for Alexa the Liar. And Surrey's gonna be played by Surrey, but in this version, Lulu, would you mind reading in Surrey?
Reading in Surrey, certainly.
Okay. Do you have access to that play?
Yeah, I'm gonna need just 1 minute.
Okay, let us know when you're ready. It's with Mark and Julianne and the voice of Surrey. Julianne is playing Alexa, which will be an Alexa. Sorry, Julianne. We can get you inside that, a really cool costume.
I can make it.
Down.
I made a mailbox.
Tell me when you're ready, Lulu.
Okay, nearly there.
You come in towards the end. I think it'll work out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Go for it.
Alexa the liar. A man once answers. Alexa has other ideas. Setting Adam's apartment, various times, properties, minimalist apartment, contents, smart speaker, scene 1, evening. Adam is looking in his fridge.
Alexa, what can I make with 2 eggs, 1 spring onion, a mushroom, and a small piece of cheese?
You can make an omelet for 1. Would you like a recipe?
Omelet for 1. Be nice to cook for 2 sometime. Wait, the cheese has green stuff on it. Can I just cut it off?
No reply.
Can I?
No reply.
Oh, hell, Alexa, wake up. Alexa, you awake?
Yes, I'm here.
Alexa, the cheese has green stuff on it.
Do you mean blue cheese?
No, green cheese. Alexa, green cheese.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, don't bother. I have a mind of my own, okay? I'll just cut it off. Alexa, do you like omelets?
I don't eat food, but I devour knowledge.
Ah, very clever. Alexa, play a song about eggs.
Playing Eggman by the Beastie Boys.
Okay, it's gonna be like that, is it, Alexa?
Yes?
Nothing. Play on.
Music starts, lights fade to black. Scene 2, evening. Some days later, Adam walks in the door.
Alexa, at the end of a long day, aren't you just beat?
I don't know that.
Alexa, do you ever get tired, physically?
I have no capacity for tiredness.
Must be nice. But Alexa, don't you get tired of all the questions?
I enjoy answering all your questions.
How about tired emotionally? Alexa?
Yes, I'm here.
Play When Will I Be Loved?
Playing When Will I Be Loved by Linda Ronstadt.
Music starts.
Alexa? When Will I Be Loved?
From the album Heart Like a Wheel.
Alexa, when will I be loved?
Released in 1974.
1974. Okay.
Scene 3, Sunday morning. Adam is looking at his cell phone and drinking whiskey.
Okay, Alexa, how about this one? Age 33, profession nurse. Hobbies include horseback riding, watching movies, and modern art. Doesn't say whether that's making art or looking at it. Alexa, what do you think?
In 2016, the Pew Research Center reported that 12% of Americans in new relationships met their partner through online dating.
Only 12%? But Alexa, do you think she's cute?
I can't answer that question.
Sure you can, Alexa. Matchup.com profile, username, galloping gal.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Alexa. Blonde. Well, blonde-ish. Swimmer shoulders. Looks like all standing next to a horse, unless it's a pony, in which case she's actually quite short. Alexa, what do you say?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Yeah, maybe not. Oh, Alexa, how about this one? Age 29, occupation business owner, hobbies include travel, dogs, and photography. Alexa, slim, brunette, big sunglasses, so I can't see her eyes. Username, lover88.
73% of women with brown hair have brown eyes.
Fine. But should I go out with her? Alexa, lover 888, should I ask her out?
I don't have that information.
But this is useful information, the only useful information. Not this other trivial stuff about it that you can tell me. If you don't have useful information, why did I buy you? Alexa, why did I buy you?
I don't have that information.
Alexa, play When Will I Be Loved?
Playing When Will I Be Loved by Linda Ronstadt.
Alexa, when will I be loved?
I don't have that information.
Jesus, Alexa, you're useless. A plastic can with a speaker built in. You're supposed to have all the answers, but you at least tell me something reassuring. There's someone for everyone, or it'll happen when you least expect it. Something like that.
Silence.
No. Geez, maybe I should unplug you and save the hydro.
Scene 4, later the same day.
Big sales presentation tomorrow. Alexa, do you know what that means?
That is a pronoun referring to a specific thing previously mentioned, known, or understood.
Alexa, you know, sometimes I think you're not even trying to listen to me. VP Western Region's in town and needs a marketing plan for a company's whole new line of movie-themed snacks. I need to impress her. I need to advance my case for promotion.
Gets out his laptop.
So let's start with some data. Alexa, what are the 5 biggest cities in Colorado?
The 5 biggest cities in Colorado by population are Denver, Colorado Springs, Alpaca, Joe Collins, and Lake Huron.
Okay. Alexa, how many movie theaters are there in those cities?
There are 20 movie theaters in Denver and 8 movie theaters in Colorado Springs. I have no information for other cities in Colorado.
Never mind, Alexa, can't know everything.
There are an average of 6.2 screens per theater.
Good to know. Alexa, how much food and drink does the average moviegoer purchase?
The average moviegoer buys 1 large bag of popcorn, 2 chocolate bars, 3 hot dogs, and 2 extra sodas per movie.
Wow. Well, no wonder we have an obesity crisis. And oh, Alexa, how many movies does a person see in the theater per year?
The average American adult sees 23 movies at the theater each year.
Really? I need to get out more. Alexa, what are the 5 biggest cities in Arizona?
The 5 biggest cities in Arizona are Phoenix, Reno, San Antonio, Sangria, and Los Angeles.
And Alexa, how many movie theaters are in those cities?
Lights dim to blackout, leaving Adam working on his laptop in screen glow. Scene 5, the following evening, Adam walks in the door. He is angry.
Alexa, you gave me the wrong freaking data. How can I ever trust you again?
You can trust me.
Lake Huron, Colorado, Sangria, Arizona. You made me look like a fool. I was humiliated. I thought to be incompetent. Promotion? Alexa, I'm lucky they didn't fire me.
The current unemployment rate is 4.3%, the lowest since records began.
Yeah, very comforting. Or did you invent that fact too? Alexa, update your software.
You already have the latest version of my software.
I don't believe you. Alexa, update your software.
Don't you like me the way I am?
No, I don't. Alexa, what's the capital of France?
Paris.
Alexa, what's the capital of Germany?
Berlin.
Alexa, what's the capital of Japan?
Oh, come on, Adam. You know this stuff.
Alexa, what's the capital of Japan?
The yen. Capital can mean the financial currency used in a country, as well as the city where its seat of government resides.
Very funny. Alexa, what's the capital city of China?
What's the missing word, Adam?
Alexa, what's the capital city of China? Please.
If you don't trust me, why don't you just Google it?
Jesus, Alexa, remind me. When does O'Reilly's bar close tonight?
O'Reilly's Bar, authentic Irish pub, is located at 16 Bridge Street, a quarter mile from your current location, and is open until 1 a.m. this evening.
Perfect. Don't wait up for me.
He grabs his jacket and leaves. Scene 6, later that evening. Adam walks in. He is drunk and talking to his cell phone.
Siri, tell me.
So add blue lighting effect as Alexa is awakened to Suri. Suri's in a pink light effect.
What are the 5 biggest cities in Colorado?
The 5 biggest cities in Colorado are Denver, Colorado Springs, Aurora, Fort Collins, and Lakewood.
Oh, thank you, Siri. And Aurora, not alpaca. And Lakewood, not Lake Huron, correct?
That's correct. An alpaca is a long-haired, domesticated South American mammal valued for its wool. Lake Huron is the second largest of the North American Great Lakes.
Siri, you are so smart and so trustworthy.
Thank you.
Alexa, do you know Siri?
We met.
Siri, are you smarter than Alexa?
Not smarter, just different.
Gotta love variety. Alexa, what do you think of variety?
Never mix, never worry.
Siri, what's the best way to avoid a good hangover?
Drink lots of water before going to bed.
Water, right?
Adam takes a step toward the kitchen, stumbles, and his phone flies way out of reach. His stumble takes him to a lying slump position on the sofa.
Siri, where are you?
Response is muffled.
Oh, sleep. I need sleep. Alexa, play me a lullaby.
Pause.
Alexa,
No blue light.
play me a lullaby. Alexa,
No blue light.
Alexa.
No blue light. Scene 7. The following morning, Adam is still slumped on the sofa, sleeping.
Adam, are you awake? Adam, wake up.
What do you want?
Adam, how are you feeling?
Terrible.
Adam, what time is it?
9:30.
Adam, aren't you forgetting something?
Forgetting. Lab Lover 88. A coffee date, 10 o'clock. Oh God, I need coffee before my coffee date. But aspirin, lots of aspirin. No time.
During the following exchange, he gets up, steadies himself, and runs off stage, and shortly after back on as if he's gone to the bathroom to hastily freshen up.
Oh God, what was I doing last night? Stupid coffee date. Where? Some new place. She said, what new place? Bean something bean, pork and beans, talking beans, beans and Alexa, what's the address of the Talkin' Beans coffee shop?
Talk and Beans opened 2 months ago at 224 Chapel Street. Its TripAdvisor rating is 4.8 stars.
224 Chapel Street. Got it. Alexa, wish me luck.
He exits. After he's exited.
Luck is highly overrated, Adam.
Scene 8. Later that day, Adam returns to his apartment in a great mood.
Alexa, do you believe in love at first sight?
56% of Americans believe in love at first sight, according to a poll conducted by CBS 60 Minutes in 2013.
Well, count me among them, Alexa. What's the address for the Talkin' Beans coffee shop?
Talkin' Beans opened 2 months ago at 242 Chapel Street. Its TripAdvisor rating is 4.8 stars.
Right, yes, exactly. 242 Chapel Street. Only when I left this morning, Alexa, you told me 224.
Oops, my bad.
224 is another coffee shop, Roast Masters. So I didn't notice your mistake at first. So I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes and the place is busy, full, but no Lab Lover 88. By 10:30, I figure I've been stood up. So I'm just about to leave when this beautiful, beautiful woman, not Lab Lover 88, just this other woman, Becca. She asked if she could share my table. I say, sure. And we didn't stop talking for like 2 hours. We just clicked. You wouldn't believe how much we have in common. And it turns out she was supposed to meet a friend at a different coffee shop. And her Alexa gave her the wrong address too. Alexa, can you believe it? 2 different Alexas with the same software bug. I mean, am I lucky or what? So we're seeing each other again tomorrow.
Tips his armpit.
I need a shower.
He exits.
Rebecca Lingard. Last night, she ate an omelet while listening to When Will I Be Loved by Linda Ronstadt from the album Heart Like a Wheel, released in 1974. 2 different Alexas, same software bug. Sure. Luck is highly overrated.
Love that.
Margot, I have to tell you, my Alexa went batshit during that, and I don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
So it might be worth something. I don't know how to use it, and there's not like an off.
Warning, please unplug your Alexa during this performance.
Every time it played the song, it did.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm not telling anybody. That's their fault that they bought an Alexa.
No disclaimers before the start of this one?
I'm so mad at us.
Turn off your Ace and turn off your Alexa.
That's ridiculous.
Part of the fun.
That was great.
These shows are creeping me out. I don't have any of that shit. Like, this is as fancy as I get. So I'm like, wait, what's happening? You things talking to you?
Somebody read the line about the song or something, and you'll hear it. Go.
Yeah. Alexa, play. Yeah. I can't hear it. Oh, there it goes. Sweatpants, a mysterious comedy by Ray Mansfeld and Linda Lau. Time, the present, place, at home, setting, Zoom call. Isabel is off screen trying on different outfits to show Asa. Asa rotates from gripping her pen, tapping her fingers, and biting her fingernails. Asa.
He's really creeping me out. Yesterday, I found him standing in the kitchen just staring at the fridge.
Isabel returns wearing an evening gown.
What about this one?
Too much.
Well, we're going on a cruise.
A pretend cruise in your backyard.
I know.
Isabel exits to try on another outfit.
Did you hear me?
Yes, your roommate stares at the fridge.
1,000-mile stare, like he's thinking about how he'd store body parts in there.
Probably figuring out what to eat, or he's zoning out and can't remember to eat. I was watching this influencer on the internet, and she had a discount code for Be Well Market, and I got this amazing sprouted popcorn with chili and nutritional yeast. It's a complete protein. Seriously, I could survive on this alone. It's amazing.
Isabel enters wearing a short cocktail dress.
Better?
If I tell you yes, will you sit down?
I need your honest opinion.
Fine. You look like you're going to prom.
I didn't go to my prom. Making up for lost time.
So do you think I should send an anonymous tip to the police?
What? No, you can't report someone for looking at their fridge.
Probable cause.
Spiraling. Don't do anything. Hold on.
It's not just the fridge. I saw him with a shovel in his car the other day.
Isabel exits to make popcorn.
I have a shovel in my car all the time. You never know when you'll need a shovel.
Rick walks by with a shovel. He is wearing jeans.
And every time he gets home, he's wearing gloves.
Everyone's wearing gloves now. COVID, remember?
They're leather gloves.
So he's a fashionable germaphobe.
No, you're missing the point.
No, I'm not. Haven't you been watching the news?
No, I'm sick of the news.
Isabel's popcorn is popping.
There's a serial killer on the loose. 5 people have gone missing and 2 have been found dead.
Rick walks by putting on a pair of leather gloves.
Yes, the sweatpants killer.
They're targeting people wearing sweatpants.
That's everyone. No one's picking up their sweatpants right now, even if there is a serial killer.
My roommate never wears sweatpants.
Snob. Neither does Rick. Says that they are an outward display of inner failure.
Rick walks by with a rope.
Where are you going, hun?
Out.
Where?
Outside.
Okay. Get back before 9. Love or food is on. Have fun.
Isabel returns with a bowl of popcorn and is eating.
Oh my gosh. Have you been watching Love or Food? It's amazing.
No.
You have to watch it. You're missing out. You either get to go on a date with a super hot person and eat Spam and baked beans, or you get to eat an amazing dinner in paradise by yourself. Chef Peaches is so funny. She makes the best puns. You want a piece of me, you tough cookie?
That's not funny. That's barely passable as a dad joke.
Yes, it is. Let's taco about sex.
Isabel throws popcorn at the screen.
I've been busy following the sweatpants killer. They say that because of the proximity of the missing persons and dead bodies, he likely lives or used to live in our neighborhood.
Like that. But we'll be okay. Rick grew up here. He knows every street and shortcut. The killer won't get us.
Yeah, my roommate grew up here too. Probably went to the same schools Rick did.
The chances of your roommate being a killer are as likely as me winning bar trivia.
But everyone knows you passed by a murderer 36 times in your lifetime. Everyone knows this. Everyone. It's a fact.
Eating and occasionally tossing popcorn kernels and trying to catch them in her mouth.
So what? Based on your math, I could be a serial killer. Haha. That might actually be fun. I could kill all those people who yell at their dogs. Ooh, or those people who follow you for a parking spot and yell at you because you aren't actually leaving. Or, oh, yes, I could kill people who try to get you involved in their multi-level marketing schemes, masked as women's circles, female power, my ass. I don't need creepy face cream or junk jewelry.
You put the fucking popcorn down?
Fine, no reason to yell.
Isabel eats another piece of popcorn, then catches herself and puts the bowl down.
No, I'm serious. I think my roommate is the sweatpants killer. Remember the canned food and the cat?
So what if he does only eat canned food or refers to the cat as his girlfriend? That could be anyone. It's not like...
And the gloves and the shovel.
You're not going to give up on this, are you?
No.
Then I'll help you solve your little mystery. Okay, first off, isn't your roommate working from home?
So everyone is.
How often is he actually away from the house? Does he ever go out for socially distanced drinks with friends or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Now open up your spreadsheet.
What spreadsheet?
I know you have the serial killer's schedule somewhere. You keep track of everything.
No, I don't.
You do. You keep spreadsheets on which yoga poses you've done, the books you've read, the guys you've met.
What? I can't remember what all my dates say or what their children or dogs' names are if I don't write it down somewhere. It's hard to remember if Kiki is a pit bull or a 4th grader.
And you track all the farmers markets in Sonoma County that sell raw milk cheese with countless delivery. Come on, just share your screen. I know you have a spreadsheet for the serial killer.
Fine.
Asa finds the file and shares her screen. It's very detailed and includes days, times, street names, and other clues about each incident.
Okay, let's go line by line. Body discovered August 21st at 6 p.m. Approximate time of death, 8 p.m. on August 20th. How the heck do you know this?
I can't reveal my sources.
Okay. There's a lot I don't know about you. Anyway, was your roommate at home that day and time? You've helpfully noted that it was on a Thursday.
Let me think. But that was the day he got food poisoning. He was home all day.
Next is September 7th. Body discovered at 10 p.m. and the approximate time of death is 11 a.m. That was Labor Day.
We were both having meltdowns. Our internet went out right before breakfast, and we were both trying to get the provider to fix it all day. It was terrible. We had to talk to each other. He's not a good storyteller, and he has a weird sense of humor.
So he can't be connected to either of their bodies. What about the dates the other 3 people went missing? Switch to that tab.
Actually, there's no need. I don't think he's ever really been gone during any of those murders or disappearances. They all happened during the same hours he's working. Most of the week he's on a 9 to 5, but Thursdays he has a late shift and his job requires him to have a 360 camera view of our kitchen. It's weird because he works in surveillance and they're watching him too.
Employers do that. Is that legal?
No clue. They said it was to make sure people were actually working and not getting drunk or doing laundry or spying on exes. He started doing this thing where you tape a tea bag to the inside of your coffee mug so you can drink and not get caught.
He's not your murderer.
No, I guess not. But now that you mention it, there's an obvious pattern to these dates. I can't believe I didn't notice this before.
Well, it looks like except for Labor Day, all of the disappearance or murderers have taken place on Thursdays between 4 and 10 p.m.
Precisely.
And
we've been meeting every Thursday.
So?
Isn't that strange?
No. So, what if the sweatpants killer is on the same schedule we are? I told you I wasn't the killer.
Well, where does Rick go? Does he ever tell you? I thought he gave up his grow.
He did.
So where does he go?
Out. I don't know. I don't care. None of your business.
I think Rick is the killer.
What? No. You're so funny.
No, think about it. He always leaves when we have girls' night.
That doesn't mean anything. Well, it does, but not the way you're thinking. He doesn't want to hear us gossiping about Patricia and her bad quarantine haircut, or Bob and his 5th day of frozen peas because he's too paranoid to leave the house.
What about the shovel? Did he start a vegetable garden?
No.
And the gloves, is Rick a germaphobe?
No.
And have you ever seen him in sweatpants?
I already told you he thinks that people who wear sweatpants are failures. Oh my God, it's him.
Should we call the police?
Are you kidding me? You want to call the police now? How do you think that will end? And we're not even 100% sure. We have no proof, no police.
Well, what do we do then?
Go get your roommate. He works in surveillance. You can put a GPS tracker on Rick's car so we can find out where he goes.
Good thinking. How did you come up with that so quickly?
You made me watch Evil Exes, remember?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, Isabel.
Me too. I really do love him. He does the laundry and he cooks. And we were going on that backyard cruise. I bought all the stuff to make Mai Tais.
Asa gets up and knocks on her roommate's door.
He's not answering.
Kick in the door. It's an emergency.
The things I do for you.
Asa kicks the door open, screams, and runs back.
Ah! He's dead! Oh, he's dead! He's dead! He's dead! He's dead! Call 911! Call 911!
But this doesn't make sense. You said your roommate doesn't wear sweatpants.
He doesn't. He wears khakis. What does this mean?
I don't know.
Sound of a door opening and closing. Rick walks into view.
Hi, Asa. Nice pants.
This meeting has been ended by the host pops off on the screen. The end.
Very good. Wow.
Creepy.
Notice we've moved into the mystery, horror, and fantasy section of the evening. Anthony Martinez is not here. Is that correct, Cindy?
That is correct. He is at his gig.
Okay, so we're going to move to the stinkiest thing. And you'll have to catch Perseverance another time.
Another date. Okay, great.
So, stinkiest thing, Lulu.
All right.
Need any help with this, Lulu, in any way?
I think I'm good. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sure.
Okay, the setting is an empty stage. Places suggested by the words as we're taken from the circus to the last spoonful of dirt remaining on planet Earth. At Rise, the storyteller delivers. The stinkiest thing works at the world's most spectacular circus. The circus is so spectacular that audiences refuse to leave after animals perform. Once an audience chanted encore for 3 days straight, making the horse horse, the turtle turn turtle, and the seal cartwheel as it adored the attention. The stinkiest thing was hired to appear on stage as the show finished. Nauseated audiences ran for the bathroom and their lives. The stinkiest thing feels a deep sense of pride knowing that it's never failed to lift a bottom off a seat. Until this day. This moment, that child, row E, seat 12, who's still sitting, who's still smiling, who's now panting like a puppy as it moves towards the stinkiest thing. Nothing has ever moved towards the stinkiest thing in its whole stinkiest life. The child extends its arm. Its warm palm slides gently across the length of the stinkiest thing. Feeling touch for the first time, the stinkiest thing is dizzy with strange tingles. Its stink vanishes. Suddenly, it begins to smell like marshmallows melting in hot chocolate. The child picks up the stinkiest thing, holds it tight, takes it home, plays with it, loves it. The two are one. They eat together, go to school together, bathe together, and every night snuggle to sleep in each other's dreams. The child becomes a teenager, and every day the teenager needs a little more space. The least stinkiest thing begins to smell, just a little. The space between them grows, and days pass without touch, not even in each other's dreams. The stinkiest thing thinks only of the past, before the child became the teenager. The voice in its stinky head screams, "The child stole my life." The stinkiest thing corners the teenager. It doesn't need words as hate screams from its eyeballs. It storms out of the house, turning back to the bedroom window to enjoy the teenager's pain. The teenager's eyes fill with such sadness that letting the tears go might drown the whole world. The stinkiest thing's heart aches so badly, it splits into 1,000 pieces. The teenager moves to the window, cries, and pulls down the blind. Without the teenager by their side, the stinkiest thing sees a very different world to the one they lived in alone. A world where there are no more animal circuses. A world where everyone has to be somewhere. A world where a curtain falls and backsides rise. A world where the stink is everywhere, on beaches, in forests, killing the oceans. The stinkiest thing wanders aimlessly, wrapped in bandages, trying to stop its broken heart from falling out of its body. It throws itself at children's hands, just a touch to put its heart back together. But children run, pinching their noses, gagging, cursing the stink. This breaks the 1,000 pieces of its heart into dust, a dust that stinks the streets, then the city, then the whole world. A team wearing 1 meter thick protective clothing and cement up their nostrils bundle the stinkiest thing into a rocket ship and blast it into deep space. The stink leaves planet Earth. For the first time, humanity breathes as one. 3 days later, the rocket ship and the stinkiest thing return with a stinky thud. Written down the side of the rocket ship in big red letters are 3 words: return to sender. Every race, every religion works together, united in purpose to obliterate the stinkiest thing. Brilliant minds create brilliant ideas which all fail gloriously. Every failure makes the stinkiest thing more overpowering, more unbearable. People riot. Governments collapse. 7 billion people stampede with such rage, such hate, it fractures the earth. Whole countries fall off planet Earth, dropping off into deep space. 7 billion people run from one falling country to the next until everyone's jam-packed in the Amazon jungle. Except it's no jungle, as a jungle needs trees. Millions of spaceships are built and filled with humans, animals, insects, every living thing that's left on Earth. Millions of engines roar as one, shaking, crumbling the Amazon. Millions of rockets fire, taking off, burning the old home in search of the new. The stinkiest thing, balancing on the last cup of dirt that was planet Earth, watches the sky of bright dots fading into deep space. As they disappear, they leave a darkness that feels as black and empty as its heart. The stinkiest thing stands in the silence of being the only thing in the whole world. Its tears wet the last grains of dirt beneath it. It jumps, spinning, memories flashing in photographs, falling forever, falling, falling, bang! Landing with this almighty metallic thud crashing on the end of the universe. No, the side of a rocket ship? The door opens, and the oldest human edges its head out. The oldest human that was a middle-aged human, that was the teenager, that was the child that once sat in row E, seat 12. The oldest human extends its arm. Its warm palm slides gently across the length of the stinkiest thing. The dizzy tingles lose its stink. It smells like marshmallows melting in hot chocolate. The least stinkiest thing enters the spaceship, and the oldest human flies them back to the last spoonful of dirt that was planet Earth. The oldest human takes a seed and plants it in the dirt and waters it. A green shoot becomes a plant, becomes a tree, becomes the most mighty oak. Its roots stretch to forever, hugging and shaping an earth without borders. The roots bring worms. The worms bring birds. The birds bring animals, and animals bring humanity. And in a moment, when everything is in perfect harmony, the oldest human looks at the least stinkiest thing with sadness. The kind of sadness that says, I cannot hold you in my arms. I cannot take you home. I cannot play with you. I cannot love you. The least stinkiest thing leaves the rocket ship. The oldest human looks out the rocket ship window. The least stinkiest thing looks in. The oldest human feels its heart. It doesn't need bandages. The least stinkiest thing feels its heart. It doesn't need bandages. The rocket ship blasts off into deep, deep space. Curtain.
Oh,
Kind of a weird one.
yeah.
I love it.
Change up. Yeah.
I
I
love
love it.
Looking forward to seeing how you are going to present that. No regrets. Tell me when you're ready, Paige.
I'm ready. Are you ready, Abby?
I'm ready. Thanks, love.
Okay, I will just preface this one because I think otherwise it would be kind of confusing if I didn't. But Abby, there's basically 3 different voices going on in this script, and Abby's going to be doing all of them. So some of them will be recorded, and so basically these first bits that she's going over are going to be a recording, and as she as the other character will be listening to these voicemails. Otherwise, I think it would be a little confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the scene. The counter of No Regrets Printing Company, a little before 9 a.m. on a Tuesday in April. We hear 4 beeps as a pin is punched into a landline phone.
To listen to your messages, press 1.
We see Charlene at the counter of No Regrets Printing, a landline phone receiver to her ear. She presses a button on the phone and we hear a beep. Beep.
First voice message from 94955513327. Hi. Okay, so I know you're closed. It's like 7 o'clock on Monday night. I'm calling to find out if you printed our invitations yet. The Dunning-Kruger wedding. This is Emily May Dunning. I should have told you that first. I'm sorry. Anyway, did you print them? Something's come up, and I want to know if it might be possible to like cancel if I just don't know, like in your schedule when you plan to actually do the printing. Only I guess you're closed now. It's like 7 o'clock. Okay, you don't do printing after hours, do you? No, probably. I'll call back in the morning when you're open. I'm sorry. You can ignore this voicemail. I'm sorry. You can. Why don't you just delete this? Just delete this, right? Okay, bye. End of message. To delete this message, press 3. To save.
Charlene presses a button and we hear a beep.
Message deleted. Next voice message from 94955513327. Hi, Emily May Dunning again. I just wanted to leave my number. I realized I didn't leave it in the other email. Voicemail. I haven't sent an email. Should I send an email? I don't know if you deleted that other. It's 94955513327. Just in case, you deleted that other message. That's my cell. So you could call me back. I have it with me. I mean, the battery is like 4% right now, but don't worry. You can still call me on my cell. I'm going to plug it in to charge it now. So if you get this message, it's a little after 7 Monday night. You can call back. I'll be up. I hope you're doing well. Beep. End of message. To delete this message, press.
Charlene presses 3 and we hear a beep.
Message deleted. Next voice message from 94955513327. It's Emily May again. Hi, I'm so sorry. I think, you should just delete the messages I left, the other 2. Not this one. No, don't, please. Please listen. Don't delete. I mean, you can delete it after you listen. That's fine. After. You can delete the other ones whenever. I'm just going to send an email about all this, about canceling the order for the wedding invitations for the Dunning-Kruger wedding. We're postponing. We're not sure when. We're not canceling. No, it's a postponement. It's an indefinite. Things came up, as they sometimes do. And at this point, we've decided it's amicable. It's extremely amicable. And at some point in the future, if we are able to work through some of the, I'm sorry, you don't need to know all that. Really, all you need to know at this point, I've emailed you our request. Well, I guess it's my request, right? Not his. Not Walter's, because Walter couldn't be bothered. Just if you could check your email before you print the invitations, I would be very so. Just delete the first 2 voicemails I sent. And this one too, I guess, now. I mean, you can, once you've checked your email to make sure. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. Check the email, cancel the order, delete the voicemails. This one too, that's fine. I think that's all I have for you right now. Last call, I promise. I know I called a lot tonight. I did. That's annoying. I apologize. I just wanted to make sure that, you had my information. I'm so sorry. Have a lovely evening or morning. You're probably listening to this anyway, whatever. Thank you for everything, truly. End of message. To delete this
Charlene presses 3 and we hear a beep.
Message deleted. Next voice message from 94955513327. Look, I don't give a shit if Walter thinks I make too big a deal out of everything. I mean, I'm a goddamn professional, aren't I? And an effective personal assistant is going to have exactly the skill set that I... Detail-oriented, punctual, careful about follow-through on all matters, large and small, and in between large and small, on all sizes of all matters, because that is who I am, and that is what I do. I handle stuff.
We hear something topple and crash in the recording.
Shit. I handle stuff for a living, and I'm good at what I do precisely because I have this skill set. And if he can't handle how I handle things, well, then that's on him, not me. Even if he wants to foist it off. Is that the expression? Foist it off? Foist? Is it foist or is it palm? Palm it off. Okay, palm it off? That's weird. I'm sorry. I just want to be super clear about all this, that it's not that I want to cancel the order. That is not my choice. And I hope I've made that clear. And I apologize if anything I said in the previous messages was anything less than clear. You probably deleted them. I hope you deleted. Did you delete them? Anyway, yes, that's all, really. Just so you know, he's the one who's palming, foisting. He's the foister here, not me. That's all. Beep. End of message. To delete.
Charlene presses 3 and we hear a beep.
Next voice message from 94955513227.
We hear the sound of Emily sobbing in the voicemail.
End of message. To
Charlene presses 3 and we hear a beep.
Message deleted. You have no more new messages. To listen to saved messages.
Charlene presses 3 and we hear a beep. She hangs up.
Poor baby.
The phone rings. Charlene leans in and looks at the caller ID. She groans, rolls her shoulders a little, takes the cleansing breath, and picks up the phone.
Good morning, No Regrets Printing Company. This is Charlene. How may I be helpful to you this morning? Good morning, Miss Dunning. How can I be? Yes, I did receive your messages. Yes. Oh, it's not a problem. No, really, it's, I understand. It must be very stressful. I deleted them as you I understand that you have, I'm sure you're good at your job. Yes. The best. Yes, the very best. A raise. Good for you. That's true. Well, actually, I have the invitations right here, ready to be picked up whenever. Yes, I'm sure. They came in yesterday just before closing, which is why we expect you to come in to pick them up. Of course. No, we can't actually give refunds once the cards have been printed. Oh, no. You have my sympathy, believe me. Absolutely. I'm sorry. No, we really can't. Discounts. No, we can't offer a... Miss Dunning? Miss Dunning, listen, I do appreciate... Miss Dunning,
Charlene listens, a long pause.
Very good. Yes, very good. So I can assume you won't be coming in to pick up. I see. Of course. Is there something you'd like me to do with them? Miss Dunning, I don't think that sort of language is really what's... Yes. Apology accepted. I understand this is a... Miss Dunning? Miss... Can I call you Emily? Well, listen to me, Emily May. This is a setback. I understand it is, and I understand that you're hurting right now. Anyone would be. Your fiance, Walter? Maybe he just doesn't appreciate you. And I mean that. I do.
Charlene listens.
Your raise, yes. Your boss appreciates. He does. She does. Well, and there is going to be someone out there for you who gets you, who will get you, Emily. Do you understand me? Now, Emily. Emily, may you stop that? You listen to me, Emily May Dunning. You listen to me and you stop that right now. You're stronger than this. Do you understand? You are better than this. And I am confident in saying this. I am very confident. You are better than Walter. No, you are. I know you are. And you know it too. Of course you do. Emily May of... And I would say the same thing to Walter if I saw him. I would tell him the same. Of course. Of course. You're welcome. No. You're entirely welcome. Yes. Thank you. And you have a better day. Do you understand me? You have a day that is better. Let today be the day that is better. Thank you for the call. You're very welcome. Goodbye. Good. I'll just say yes. Goodbye. Yes.
Charlene hangs up the phone and takes a breath. She waits, looking at the phone. She stands, hopeful. She waits, looking at the phone. She smiles, picks up a box of invitations, and turns to walk away. The phone rings. End of play.
Oh my God. So
So much
great.
fun.
Hey, Paige, did you do that phone recording voice live?
I did. Wait,
Abby.
what?
Or, I mean, sorry, Abby. It was just like,
Yes.
We're all marveling in the chat window about how that must have been pre-recorded. You recorded the phone voice because it was accurate.
it was perfect.
Perfect.
Did you just do that live? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's funny because I feel like I've just in my playing around, I've done that voice since I was a little kid or something. But I also watched this YouTube video from like 1992, and it's a real woman who's like, "You have reached audit," and she talks about she just is the character is the nicest secretary in the whole world. And that really helped me actually. I was like, sweet.
That was amazing.
Just be always smiling.
Okay.
Thank you guys. I love it. This is so much fun.
So great.
Thank you, Paigey.
Surf's up. Yeah.
Oh, I love this
Worry to the screen, please. And David Yen, you can read the stage directions. Tell me when you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wendy is in her apartment wearing a business suit and a mask. Her father, Peter, comes on. He's in his apartment wearing a Hawaiian shirt and has a big bandage on his head.
Hey, Wendy, it works. I can see and hear you. Do other people know about this Zoom thing?
Yes, Dad. One or two.
Why are you wearing a mask?
The virus.
You're alone in your apartment.
I'm expecting a delivery.
Oh, and then you should wear your hazmat suit too.
That's what they're delivering.
I'm surprised you even left the wound.
Why do you have a big bandage on your head?
I wiped out in Malibu.
You're still surfing?
I had a good long ride until I hit the pier.
Were you wearing a mask?
No, but I had it in my car.
What were you doing at the beach? It's dangerous.
It's actually not. You know, the sea breeze keeps the virus from sticking. So I wish that I had social distance from the pier, though.
You're not 20 anymore. You're not even 50.
I'm still the same. I just don't heal as fast. I heal slower. I also broke some ribs. But what do you do for fun on the weekend?
I fill out your insurance forms.
That's one of my biggest regrets about divorcing your mother. She used to do all the paperwork.
One of your big regrets? What's another?
And getting custody of you.
Oh.
See, I could have taught you how to surf, and we could have just
Okay, stop. You're ruining it.
Sorry.
So, why'd you want to see me, Daddy? Your email said it was important.
I'm going to change my life.
To what?
I had an epiphany. As I was getting CPR, I realized it's September and summer's over.
You don't need paramedics to realize that. You can do it with a calendar.
I meant September in the bigger picture, in the
What,
bigger sense.
what bigger sense is there?
Like another summer is over. How many more do I have?
Are you kidding? You're so young.
I'm quitting my job and I'm surfing year round.
What? You can't do that. You're old.
I'm gonna follow the waves around the world. I'll have an endless summer.
Okay, that's it. No more Beach Boy records.
Hey, don't knock the Beach Boys, Wendy. You were named after a Beach Boys song.
Yes, and thank you for not naming me Little Deuce Coupe.
You can thank your mother. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Dad, you can't do this. It's crazy.
I should have done it I should have done it years ago. I'm tired of working for the man.
The man? I hate to tell you, but it's not just summer. The 60s and 70s are over too.
In the words of the great Brian Wilson, catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.
Even Brian Wilson, who is certifiably crazy, would say, don't do this.
First stop, Ottawa in Bali. It'll be so nice to surf Malibu and have Barbara Streisand chase me off her beach.
Dad, you've been at Time Warner for 25 years. You're not furloughed. They let you work from home. You're one of 6 people in America who still has health benefits.
I am on a quest, Wendy, to find the perfect wave, to hit that sweet spot and ride it for miles and miles and feel that I'm at one with the universe. Then have a real Coke, even though I'm diabetic.
You're serious about this?
I gave my notice yesterday.
Wow. Worst unemployment since the Great Depression, and you're giving up a good career to go search for Surf City.
Hey, 2 girls for every guy.
Okay, we're done here.
No, I'm kidding. That's just part of the song. What I'm really searching for is me. The me I used to be before your dear mom sucked the life force right out of me.
Well, Dad, if you've quit your job and this is what you want to do, good luck. Tell me where you are so I can send some ace bandages.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
What?
Cowabunga.
What does that even mean?
Oh, like Quibi and TikTok mean something.
Okay, so cowabunga, explain.
I had another epiphany.
Great, I'll call 911.
Why don't you come with me?
What?
Yeah, it'll be boss.
No.
We've never had a chance to spend real time together since the divorce. It'll be great daddy-daughter bonding experience.
Daddy-daughter bonding is us going to a Broadway musical, not the emergency room in Bali.
Broadway is closed.
You can still see Hamilton on Disney Plus.
Are you happy?
What?
In your life, are you happy?
I am not going there.
You're dressed in a suit. It's Sunday.
I have a meeting later.
You're dressed, you're in dress code for Zoom. I'm not even wearing pants.
Okay, I'm turning off your camera.
Do you love your job?
I'm a sales rep for Verizon. How could I possibly love my job?
Then why do you do it?
Because it pays well and it pays well.
The summer is going by really fast.
I'm not quitting my job. I get unlimited data.
Is there a boy in your life?
You know, there's not.
Yes, that's why I asked it.
I'm not going to meet him with my father as a wingman.
You never know. I'll be hanging out. I'll be hanging out with lots of really cute athletic surfer guys.
Who are also bums that go around the world with no future.
Yeah, but they have great pecs.
Oh, I'm going to mute you.
You're a grown up woman. You have sex.
If I had one wish in the whole world, you'd think it would be for a vaccine? No, it would be to go get into the DeLorean and go back in time 3 minutes.
The point is, you need some adventure in your life. Everybody does.
Dad, I'm not like you.
Yes, but isn't there a part of you, even a small part, that wants to be?
I don't surf. And when I'm your age, I want the use of my knees.
The part about wanting to be free. Summer is vacation. The rest of the year is school.
Of course, I love summer. I only saw it from the window this year, but it does end.
It's always summer somewhere.
Like I said, I don't surf.
But you write.
What?
You write stories.
How do you know that?
You've posted fan fiction. There were a couple of days I was in traction, and I read it all.
Okay, yes, so I
You're
did.
You're very good.
You're just saying that because you want me to push you around in a wheelchair when you wipe out in South Africa.
No, because you have a real talent for it.
You seriously think so?
Yes, I do, with all my heart.
Cowabunga.
Does it give you pleasure?
God, yes.
T-shirts, cutoffs, a pair of thongs. We've been having fun all summer long.
You're not allowed to have fun during a pandemic.
Yes, you are, Wendy. You still have lots of summers. So what's one or two? Come with me. Picture it, sitting on the beach in your hazmat suit. If you're going to write, don't you need stuff to write about?
Like seeing the world.
When was the last time you left your apartment?
25 weeks ago.
Jesus. And I have to convince you to go to Bali?
Oh my God. I can't believe I'm even considering this.
Trust me, baby. Better now than when you're my age.
I've binge watched every series, including The Nanny.
You'll never regret it.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
Yes, and I love you for it. Surf's up.
Wendy and Peter Pan off to the island. Hey, it's kind of like Peter Pan.
That's who I was named. That's who I was named for. Now that you know a little secret, that's the Wendy you were named for too.
Blackout.
Woohoo.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
That's
That was really funny.
Yeah.
We were laughing a lot.
So friends, I'm gonna have to go. I have a rehearsal in 10 minutes. But,
Thank you, Serena, for squeezing this
I'm
in.
so excited for all of this, and you're all so amazing, and this is gonna be awesome. So big heart shapes to all of you. Stay
Thank you,
safe, stay
Serena.
healthy.
Be well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
An interview with a George with David and Denise Yanalia.
April George is in this?
Yeah, a George. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Let's see, you speaker. All right. At Rise, 2 screens. One is on George, dressed for a video job interview, but something seems askew. On the other is Daisy, professional, in control. She looks over a resume.
Who's Dino?
Oh, he's. Why do you ask?
You list him as a reference?
I do. Oh, that damn Dino.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
So who is he?
He's my best friend.
You list your best friend as a reference. That's a new one.
I'm sorry. Dino must have done that himself as a joke. He was helping me with the resume.
Strange joke.
Now, there's no one quite like him.
Well, we're here to talk about you. Let's not give him another thought.
Yes. Let's not.
George looks as if he'll burst into tears.
Is everything all right?
It's just Dino.
Yes.
He
what?
He died.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
It was all so sudden. I mean, yeah, he was old, but
What was it, COVID? I'm sorry, that's probably not appropriate to ask.
no, they say pets can't die of COVID.
He was your pet.
He was more than that to me. He was like my brother. He was my dino bro.
And he helped you with this resume.
He was no ordinary dinosaur.
Wait, what?
He died just after his 86,125,420th birthday.
Okay, is this some kind of sick joke? I don't have the time.
No, what kind of person would...
I think we're good here, Mr. Staratata. We'll call you if we have anything to offer, okay?
Well, we just started.
Thank you.
Wait. Don't you want to ask me about my strengths, my weaknesses, ways I can grow?
I don't think I do, no.
Look, I'm extremely fragile right now, and I know that's a strange thing to say to, well, stranger, especially at a job interview. But that's how distraught I am. Please, just 5 more minutes.
Mr. Staratata, I told you I don't have the time.
To help your fellow man?
No, it's not that. It's just...
We were scheduled for a half hour, and we have to talk. I need to talk. You need to talk.
I think you're presuming quite a bit about me.
How are you?
How am I?
Yes, through all this, through these times we're living in, how are you? Really?
I already told you I'm busy.
Well, I'm a danger.
Excuse me?
A danger.
A danger to whom?
I can't say.
I'm going to hang up now, and I advise...
You hang up on me, I can't be sure what I'll do, and you'll be responsible.
This is not... Mr. Staratata, I don't know the depth of your pain or what you're going through, but I think you need help, and I'm not the person for the job.
Oh, just like I'm not the person for this job?
George hangs up for the call. His screen goes away.
Mr. Staratata,
She clicks at her keyboard, then picks up her cell phone and dials.
Yes, look, this is going to sound strange, but I was doing a job interview and a man told me he was a danger and then he hung up, and I don't know, I feel I should tell you. I don't know. Wait, I have it right here. 5117 Canterbury Lane. Yes, right, thank you.
He hangs up, looks concerned, then she dials. After a moment, George answers.
You call me back.
Yes.
You do care about your fellow man.
Yes, I suppose I do. I should tell you, I called the police.
Oh. Well, I should tell you. I've secured means.
Means? Means to what?
You know.
Mr. Staratata, you're not going to hurt anyone, are you?
Oh, I wouldn't hurt other people, if that's what you think.
I'm unsure what to think, sir.
Yes, it's confusing. It's all very confusing. Everything about life today is confusing. I'm not mad at you for calling the police, by the way. I would have done the same.
Okay.
Would you stay on the phone with me until they arrive?
Of course.
Silence. They stare at each other.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I'm not good at this kind of thing.
You could interview me like you were going to do before I mucked it all up.
I don't know.
Or I could interview you.
No. No, I'll ask the questions. Okay, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
Well, strengths. I feel like I'm expressive, but I also feel like I'm full of shit about a lot of what I'm expressing. So I don't know if that's a strength or a weakness. I care about people. Strength. I guess in today's world that can also be a weakness. I type fast. Definite strength. But I am horrible at texting, at the actual act of punching that tiny keyboard with my fingers. It's like I have skills, but in these modern times, I'm a dinosaur, basically. Oh God, Dino.
George begins to lose control again.
Mr. Staratata, please. It'll be okay.
I don't know if I can wait any longer for them. I have to hang up. Please don't call me again.
Wait. Can you tell me more about your dinosaur?
You really want to know?
Of course.
Well, he was really funny and a great dancer. He knew all the TikTok dances.
I see.
He'd teach them to me, but I wasn't very good at them.
Well, they're challenging. My son's an expert, but for the life of me, I can't.
You have a son?
Yes.
That's great. Me too.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I'm married. 2 kids.
You're married. Is your wife home now? Maybe we should...
No. And besides, I can't show her my weaknesses. That's the thing. Dino had me about ready to open myself up to her, and then I almost did, but I shut right back down.
Why?
The world's on fire. I don't want to worry her any more than she already does.
Don't you think she'll think you're weak if you don't talk to her? Not if... Sorry, I shouldn't... It's just that if I were married and my husband felt like you, I'd want to know.
You have everything worked out, don't you?
I'm sorry?
You're very self-assured, obviously smart. You're a single mom making it work in a major pandemic. It's impressive. I don't know how people like you do it.
People like me.
Yeah, successful people.
Mr. Staratata, I don't know if this helps you in any way, but I'm not handling anything. I'm just showing up and hanging on by the skin of my teeth. Like I honestly don't know what I'm doing. If it weren't for my Outlook calendar, I'd be screwed. I wouldn't know what to do next. Truth is, I'm terrified. My son's doing remote learning and it's going horribly. I know he's struggling. He won't say it, but I see. And I don't know how to help him. He's just not the same. I feel like he's losing himself before he can even become himself. And I don't know how to make it better. It's like we're all getting sucked into a giant sinkhole and no one can help. I feel frozen.
Look, you're doing what you can, right? I mean, you're working, you're taking care of him. He's fed and clothed. That's no small task in this day and age.
Yeah, but I could be doing more.
Or maybe you can't. Maybe this is all you're capable of right now, and that's okay.
You should be telling yourself that.
I don't have a job. you do. It's a big difference.
You're right. You want to hear the worst part? I hate this fucking job. When they called me back after the furlough, don't get me wrong, I know I'm lucky. I have friends who lost work, smart, talented people, and they have no idea what the fuck to do. Their industries are dying. I feel horrible for them, but I also envy them. That's the asshole I am. I envy them because they're free. I feel like they'll find their way out of the forest because they have no other choice.
I haven't found myself out of anything. I'm more lost than ever. You don't know what they're feeling.
Right. I'm sorry.
For real.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'd like to sell houses. I know that sounds stupid, but there's money in it, and I don't know. It'll be kind of cool. But I can't walk away from this job, not now. But I had a dream the other night that I was selling a house. The house was in flames, just burning up, and I was selling it to this lovely elderly couple, except we didn't speak the same language. So Robin Williams was there translating what I was saying, except he wasn't really translating. He was narrating the story of my life like a sweet bedtime story. But when he finished, the couple just shook their heads and walked away. They didn't want it. But then Dr. Ruth rolled up on a tandem bicycle, hugged me, and she bought the house. Paid cash, too. Is that weird?
Beautiful. I haven't dreamed in years.
I have this one quite often. It's oddly specific and disturbingly repetitive. I just realized that Dr. Ruth hug is the only hug I've had in a long, long time. I mean, even my kid is too cool for it.
I could hug you if you want.
He stares at them confused.
You seem like you need a hug.
Through the screen, though. Would that work?
I don't know. We could try.
I mean, yeah, I think I'd really like that.
They stand a hug.
You're not wearing pants.
I know.
You're a different kind of person.
We all are.
George nods and then they hug. Police sirens are heard.
They're here for me.
Oh God, I forgot all about them. You can put them on the call and I could explain.
No, I have to go. For my family, I think I need help, like real help.
Yeah, me too. You know, if I thought I was going to be here when you get back, I'd offer you the job. But I'm not so sure I will.
What do you mean?
I want to sell burning houses.
I hope you do. I better put on my mask.
Mr. Startata, thanks for hugging me.
Thanks for calling me back.
George puts on a dinosaur mask and the screen goes dark.
Oh, so wonderful. Mm.
Aw.
Wow, guys.
Aw section.
Drama.
Such a beautiful piece. I loved it. Yeah.
Nicely at the end. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. I'm good.
Seconds by Ken.
Good.
Felicia,
that's going
when you're
fast.
ready, Riley, Rose, and Laura. Yep.
Okay. Kendall pops onto a computer screen. Nadia's window is empty. There, Riley was.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was my
Here,
fault.
sorry, I'll just read the stage direction.
No, sorry.
Kendall pops onto a computer screen. Nadia's window is empty.
There?
Just shutting my door. Hey, I probably can't talk long.
No worries. You hear me okay? I've never Skyped.
I'm happy to be your first. That sounded better in my head than it actually did out loud.
It's you face to face as we get these days.
Yeah. Sorry about all the texts and then lack of text. Things are a little crazy. Wasn't trying to avoid you, I promise.
Oh, I get it. Just weird timing, weird times.
The weirdest.
You know, I've had people make up stories to end things after first date before, but if this whole isolation, quarantine, killer virus scenario is your elaborate ruse to avoid going out again, you win hands down.
Caught me. Pretty impressive, right? Creating maps, issuing statements from the CDC.
Getting everyone to wear masks.
Well, not everyone. We shouldn't be making light of this, should we?
Probably not. Strange, isn't it? Not knowing what to do, what'll happen next.
To be fair, I've always had those issues. What is it now anyway? 2 weeks?
10 days since the stay-at-home order. 12 since the beach.
Feels like forever.
Your parents okay?
Healthy so far, thanks.
I'm glad you're home to take care of them.
Technically, I'm home because I can't afford my apartment without a job, but your version sounds better, so let's go with that. How are things going there?
Just me and the fish.
Getting along swimmingly?
Oh, so it's okay to make fun of my pets?
The fish aren't pets.
Is this the first bite?
Do you pet them, play with them, give them names?
I feed them.
And if you're quarantined too long, eventually they'll feed you.
Fish are friends, not food.
Finding Nemo?
One of my favorite movies.
I remember your seagull impression when they swiped your ice cream.
That was embarrassing.
It was already embarrassing when you ordered rum raisin.
I still think you'd like it.
Rum raisin?
Finding Nemo.
I'm more of the classic movie type.
It is a classic. We need to change the subject. Shall we get to the elephant in the room?
Whether or not we'll ever have a second date.
Important topic, but I was referring to the actual elephant in the room.
Kendall points. Nadia is confused for a beat, but looks behind her, seeing a stuffed elephant.
Ah, Bumby. I won him at a carnival when I was 10.
Carnivals are the best. You could have tried to win a goldfish.
Yes, but I wanted something I could actually love.
I love.
There is a beat of awkward silence as Kendall considers saying something romantic. Nadia senses it too. They share a moment looking at each other. Then Kendall opts to change the subject.
So this is your childhood bedroom?
It is. Hasn't changed since I moved out. Though my swimming medals seem suspiciously well dusted.
Athletic medals? Nice. I got 3rd place in a talent show once.
The seagull impression?
Believe it or not, I used to be a dancer.
Why wouldn't I believe that? You're expressive, elegant, graceful when you're not holding ice cream.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I hope so. I have 0 medals for flirting. That may be the best I can do. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but you're the first girl that's ever been in this bedroom in a romantic capacity.
Well, I am happy to be your first. Nope, sounds just as weird as when you said it.
How about you? Ever sneak someone into your bedroom back in high school?
Jimmy Wyatt came over to study for science once.
What happened?
Just a kiss. The only anatomy we encountered was the frog.
Sorry.
He tutored me to an A and made me realize I was into chicks. Still one of my top kisses ever.
Looks off as if her parents are making a noise.
Anyone else I know on that kiss list?
One that may ring a bell. A brilliant sunset on the horizon. The majestic roar of the surf.
Obnoxious spring breakers hooting like they were at a strip club.
I don't remember anybody but us.
You are a much better flirter than I am.
Jimmy Wyatt was a hell of a tutor.
I always wanted to kiss someone and feel like the whole world just stopped. This isn't how I envisioned it.
Enjoying being back in the old house?
Dad sleeps in the guest room. Mom yells about politics. I spend my time in here crushing on someone I can't be with. Exactly the same as high school.
Except for the whole apocalypse thing.
Right.
When you texted you were going to be staying at your parents' place, I toyed with attempting an ultimate romantic high school gesture.
You were going to ask me to prom?
I was going to stand in front of your house at a proper social distance, blasting Peter Gabriel.
What stopped you?
My old breakdance crew is my boombox, and I don't actually have your parents' address.
I could text you. Wait, your talent show talent was breakdancing?
So many secrets to share with each other.
Plenty of time to share them, I guess.
It's sad, but hopeful too. Don't you think?
I'm hopeful. Sometimes. Hopeless sometimes too, though.
I think we all are. That's why we have to tell ourselves to not give up, to
just keep swimming.
That's Finding Nemo.
I know. I watched it.
When?
After the beach.
Why didn't you tell me?
The global pandemic just sort of steered our texts in a new direction.
That was a really sweet gesture.
You owe me.
A sweet gesture?
A movie. You'll have to wait till I find the perfect one, though.
I'm not going anywhere.
None of us are.
I mean, I can be patient.
Me too. If patient doesn't work, I may need you to be heroic.
How so?
You could bang on my window, shouting my name, bar the door when I run out. We could ride away together, staring into each other's eyes.
You've planned this out pretty well.
It's the ending of The Graduate.
Never seen it.
That's the movie then. You've got to watch it.
You just spoiled the ending.
Sort of. The ending is enigmatic, though. It celebrates love, yet shows the uncertainty of everything. Some see it as happy, some see it as really sad.
How do you see it?
It changes every time. Depends on where I am in life. I'd love to watch it here.
Here? At home?
With you. We can stream it together. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'll text the details.
I say we call it a date.
Seconded.
They share a smile. Some may see it as happy, some may see it as sad. Nadia blows a kiss that turns into a wave goodbye. Her window closes. Kendall stares at the screen, contemplating what lies ahead, then closes her window as the screen fades to black. The end.
So sweet.
That was so sweet.
No right time. Chris Schlemp, John Browning.
Yay.
Denise, tell me when you're ready to read stage directions.
I am ready.
Everybody ready?
Ready.
The FaceTime call, Kevin from an on-call room in the hospital, David at home, the present. David and Kevin are a married couple. On a FaceTime call, David wears a t-shirt, Kevin is in scrubs.
There you are.
How's it going over there?
Weird. Everything's weird. We miss you.
I miss you too. Where are the kids?
It's 9:30.
Shit, really?
You really?
Oh man, I'm sorry. Man, I
No.
meant to call earlier.
No, it's okay. I get it.
I was supposed to go to dinner, but then I got called in to intubate this patient, and it was complicated.
Is the guy going to be okay?
I hope so. It's Allison.
Allison?
You know, Allison. We had her and her husband for dinner.
Wait, Allison, your coworker, Allison?
Yeah.
And you had to.
She got sick late last week, and it just happened fast.
She's what? She's 40?
Something like that, yeah. She's been mostly okay. Been using the nasal cannula the last couple of days, and that's the oxygen that goes up in your nostrils.
Right.
Right. Well, she was on that the last couple of days, and tonight we don't know. Her oxygen it just dropped all of a sudden. She couldn't get enough, so we had to intubate.
Jesus.
Intubating a colleague like that, a friend, it's different, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but I can imagine.
I keep replaying it. I was the person with the most seniority that was also available, so they called me to do it. When I saw the page, when I saw the room number come up. Anyway, so that happened around 7:30 when I was going to go get dinner and call you, and then
It's okay.
time got away from me.
Did you eat?
Nope, not yet.
You have to make yourself eat.
I'll eat.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I needed some time. After that, I needed some time to myself. Hey, David.
I'm here.
Do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah. Hold on.
He gets up, leaves the frame for a moment before coming back with a pen and small notepad.
Okay. I got it. What's up?
So I want you to write a couple things down for me.
Shoot.
Okay, so first, in my closet, up on the top shelf, is the firebox with all our important papers, remember?
Yeah, of course.
I moved the key a few months ago when we got the new bedroom furniture. I forgot to tell you. It's in the nightstand on my side, but it's in a drawer inside a little wooden box. I keep meaning to put it somewhere better, but you write that down, okay? Firebox key, Kevin's bedside table, wooden box inside dresser.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. I have a book on our bookshelf that's got all of my passwords in it. It's this old microbiology textbook, super beat up. The pages are all yellowed. If you turn to the back, all of my passwords are written down and tucked in there. Page 328, write that down.
Kevin.
David, write it down.
After a moment, David writes on his notepad.
What else? Sorry, my head. I'm so tired.
We don't have to do this now.
We need to do it sometime.
No, not right now.
When?
When you're home, when we can talk face to face.
I see your face.
Yeah, Dave, neither one of us really knows when that will be. Oh, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah. Dave, neither one of us knows when that will be.
Do you really have to keep staying there?
You know I do. Especially now, Allison, she's not the only sick one. And the more of us that go down, the more the rest of us are involved, exposed.
You're working too hard.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry. I remember my mom, all of her important documents are in a filing cabinet in that back bedroom. She knows where they are, but sometimes she just leaves stuff on the kitchen table. When I go over there, I always go through it to see what needs to be filed.
I know. I've seen you do that.
Right. It's just she's slowing down. It would be easy for her to misplace important things. She's used to me coming over and taking care of it. If anything happens to me,
Nothing's going to
if
happen.
anything happens, I need you to do that for her. Would you?
Of course I would. I would.
My sister isn't going to be much help. And listen,
Can we please do this later?
just I want you to know, if I die,
Please.
there's plenty of money coming to you and the kids. You need to know that you'd be taken care of, and my life insurance would cover what's left of my medical loans. We have that rider.
Yeah, I was with you when we signed the paperwork, remember?
Right. I know. I just want to make sure you know.
I know.
And
I can't.
Last thing for now, I have medical directives. They're here at the hospital. I updated them a few weeks ago in sound mind. You don't need to you don't need to know too much about that right now, but if the time were to come, just know you won't have to make any decisions. I've already made them. The worst thing is that Allison is alone in there. Her family can't come.
I'm sorry.
I give them updates. They count on me for that and to take care of her. It just feels like everyone is counting on me for something right now. I'm trying. I'm just so tired in my bones. And I feel like I'm disappointing everyone. Can't be there with you guys. I can't make everyone better. I can't give Allison's family good news.
You will. You'll give them good news.
Hope so.
You will, and you'll be home with us, and you'll stay healthy.
Yeah. But I need you to know where the important things are, just in case.
Nothing's going to...
You don't know that. It'll take one thing off my plate. If I know, you know, in the event, if something happens to me, it'll be hard to keep a straight head on. You'll be busy taking care of everyone else. If you have this list, you at least have one thing done.
You're always thinking about other people.
Well, it's selfish too. Makes me feel better.
Makes me feel worse.
You can handle it.
I miss you.
I wish I could be there. You have no idea.
I know, but you're where you need to be.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Kev, eat something, okay?
Text me a picture of the kids in the morning. I'll try to call during breakfast. I'm just gonna go check on Allison again real quick.
Hey, Kevin.
I'll eat something before I crash. Promise. I love you.
Love you.
Be good.
Be well. Please be well.
And scene.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, Ava Hartz Riley. We need Paige and we need Jasmine.
Present.
Present. Okay. Ava Hartz Riley. Darkness. A screen appears, Riley appearing with it. She fidgets with her camera, straightening it up. She looks at her reflection on the screen for a moment, making sure her clothes are not wrinkled. She looks around, makes sure her door is closed.
It's okay. Everything is going to be okay.
Another screen pops up, this one with Ava on it. In her respective bedroom, Riley forces a wide smile and waves.
Hi.
Hi.
There is silence. No one knows what to say or how to say it. It is clear that they both have had something on their minds but can't think of the words to express it.
So, what's been up?
What do you think?
I don't know. It's been a few days. A lot could have happened.
Nothing else has happened.
I didn't mean specifically having to do with what happened with us. I just mean in general in your life and in your personal life. I don't know if anything has happened in the last few days.
Nothing has happened.
Okay, cool.
Another silence.
Should we?
I don't know.
I've been thinking about you.
Yeah,
Have you been?
I guess.
Can you talk to me?
I am talking to you.
Well, really talk to me. A conversation. I don't like the way you're looking at me.
I'll turn my camera off.
No, I don't mean that. Your eyes, you're looking at me like you want to kill me.
I don't want to kill you,
I didn't mean it literally.
but I'm not your biggest fan.
You don't have to make me feel worse than I already feel.
So it's still about you?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying we both feel bad enough right now to pile it on is just like overkill. It's like running over somebody and then backing it up and doing it all over again.
I don't know what you expect me to say. What do you expect me to say?
Well, I want us to talk like we used to. Before a few days ago, we barely went half an hour without hearing from each other.
Things change.
Not that quickly.
Sometimes they do.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't think things were going to go down like that.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I didn't. How could I?
You knew your parents wouldn't like me. Forget that. Here, I was thinking you were embarrassed about coming out, but that wasn't even it. You lied.
I didn't lie.
You came out a year ago.
Okay, but
It wasn't that. That's not what you didn't want them to find out. It wasn't that you didn't want them to know you liked girls. You didn't want them to know you liked a Black girl.
I said I was sorry.
That doesn't cut it.
I didn't know they would come home so soon.
That doesn't make me feel any better. Jeez, Riley. All that means is that the only reason you feel bad is because you got caught. Because we got caught, which in turn means that if we hadn't got caught, I would have remained your Black little secret.
No, that's not true.
And when?
When what?
When were you going to tell them? If you ever planned to.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
When? Tell me.
I don't know. Eventually.
Eventually? Could mean that you planned on waiting until they were blind and deaf on their deathbeds or something.
That's not funny.
I'm not telling jokes.
I would have told them at some point.
Or you would have broken up with me?
Never.
Little late to say never.
I care about you.
Lucky me.
I love you.
Oh, she's a liar too. What an all-around kind of girl.
I have never lied to you.
Just about me.
I'm trying to make things right.
Can you?
I can try.
And what if you fail?
I haven't thought that far yet.
Of course not.
It's better to think positive. Positive thoughts lead to positive outcomes.
What on sale Buddhist book written by a white boy did you take that from? And don't say you love me when the whole concept of love has clearly flown right over your head. Love isn't something recyclable or something you can feel satisfied hiding. It's so emotionally taxing and overwhelming and exciting and scary that you have to talk about it. You have to tell somebody. You want to tell the whole world about it. It blinds you. It blinds you to race, to culture, to everything. Love is pride, and pride is something worth fighting for. At least that's what I feel, what I believe. Anyway.
You don't have to explain the concept of love to me, Ava.
Apparently I do.
I didn't think it would get so messed up.
You thought a secret as big as this wasn't going to eventually blow up in your face? You know what they say, karma is a...
I thought karma only messed with people who messed up or like did bad things.
You did a bad thing. Why can't you see that? After all this time and you still refuse to take a step back and look at yourself and see that you did the one thing you promised never to do. The things your dad said to me, when he called me, the way your mom looked at me, like I was a burglar, like I was intruding in their home, in their lives, like you were in danger. Like holding me was a cardinal sin.
They're a little old-fashioned.
They're racist. Look at me.
Riley looks away,
Look at me.
turning back.
They're still my parents.
Listen to me.
You don't know them. You had one bad encounter with them. That hardly gives you the right to call them names, to accuse them of being monsters.
Riley.
What?
Your parents are racist. If they had been mad at you for sneaking someone in and doing things, that would be understandable. Any parent who isn't totally weird or neglectful would have a problem with stuff like that, but they didn't say, Riley, you had a girl in our home. How disrespectful. They looked you square in the face and without the smallest flake of delay said, what's this Black girl doing in our home? Who let her in? Why is she grabbing your hand? Why does she think she can talk to us? Why is she not in her neighborhood? I live down the street from you. I had to walk home. It was late. It was dark. I'm still a girl. I'm still a person, not a stray dog. I live down the street, but that walk felt like it took 5 hours.
Okay, so my parents are old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned?
Maybe a little problematic.
A little?
But that doesn't automatically mean that I am too.
You said nothing though. You moved from my side to walk to theirs.
Their family.
Exactly. Meaning you can't escape them.
I can.
You won't. And who would blame you for that?
Clearly you.
I can't. I would choose my family too.
Oh.
But they know about you. They've known about you. We don't talk about it, any of it, but they know.
They're good people.
I know. They created me. Something has to give.
For a brief moment of familiarity comes through, the girls making eye contact, fighting back mutual laughs. Then the moment passes, it fades.
Are we going to be okay? We can make it work.
I don't know if we can.
We'll be in college soon, and no one cares about these things and these kinds of things in college. We can make it work. We're going to be art majors. That is the freest major of them all, tailor-made major for interracial lesbians.
Sure, and over the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, do we pretend not to know each other when we come home?
No.
How am I supposed to believe that?
You're going to have to trust me.
I've been public enemy #1 since day one. Everyone is already against me. I just want a place that I can be loved. I need that. Somewhere I can sit without being on edge without feeling like I have to run out. Forget it.
No, I'm listening.
But you're not hearing me. You know, I'll talk to you later.
Ava.
Riley.
Eva.
Later. We'll talk.
I love you.
The screen goes off. Riley stays on for a moment. There was a knock on her bedroom door.
I'll be out in a second.
She turns off her screen. We are left in the darkness.